you are not just destroying yourself. You are destroying what comes after you. Nobody talks about the chapter of the Bhagavad Gita where Arjuna looks at the battlefield and says, "If we win this war, we will destroy something that can never be rebuilt. Not the enemy, not the kingdom, something invisible, something that holds everything else together." Arjuna was not just looking at soldiers. He was looking at the men who taught him, the men he grew up with, the men whose sons would grow up watching what happened next on this battlefield. And in that moment, something hit him that very few people ever let themselves feel. This does not end here. Whatever happens today will travel forward, into the people who survive it, into the children who inherit the world that comes after it, into the silence where something important used to be. He had seen it before. Every warrior had. A family loses its strongest person, and slowly, quietly, the things the person held together begin to loosen. The standards slip, the values blur, the line between what is acceptable and what is not gets moved, just slightly, and slightly again, until nobody remembers where it originally stood. That is what Arjuna was describing. Not death, not destruction. The slow unraveling that follows when the people who were supposed to hold things together decided not to. All this terrified Arjuna more than any arrow could. What Arjuna was sensing has a name in modern psychology. It's called intergenerational transmission. The way patterns travel through families and communities, not through blood, but through behavior. Through what is modeled when no one thinks anyone is paying attention. Through what is tolerated so many times it stops feeling like a compromise and starts feeling like the way things are. The Taittiriya Upanishad placed this at the center of human responsibility. It taught that righteous action is not a personal achievement. It is a living thread, and every person who holds it keeps it alive for everyone who comes after them. Cut it, and the next generation does not just lose the thread. They lose the knowledge that the thread ever existed. Social learning theory in psychology says the same thing without the ancient language. People do not learn their deepest behaviors from instruction. They absorb them from observation, from watching what the people they trust actually do under pressure, from what is never challenged, from what is silently permitted again and again until it becomes the new normal. This is where Arjuna's fear becomes your fear, if you are paying attention. Because the question is never just, what am I doing? The question is, what am I teaching without knowing I am teaching it? And Krishna's response does not comfort him. It dismantles the self-pity underneath the fear. Because paralysis is not protection. Refusing to act does not preserve what you are afraid of losing. It just guarantees a different kind of destruction. The kind that happens quietly. The kind nobody notices until it is already gone.